You wake up in a crowded room, sticky and warm. This is less an incubator and more a silk-lined Hunger Games arena. Proximity is not family, it is competition, and you are a competitor with a 4-day head start on the urge to consume. You don't chew your first brother, you just repurpose his calories. The sack is dissolving from the inside out. Your brethren are gnawing their way toward the light, or perhaps just gnawing toward a better buffet. You climb over twitching corpses and breach the silk perimeter. Freedom tastes like moldy, damp earth and immediate, overwhelming terror. Everything is enormous. A single, desperate survival strategy initiates. You try to balloon. You launch a silk parachute into the wind, a one-way ticket in the atmospheric lottery. It's terrifying. Zero control, high-altitude travel. You are now a disposable party favor the wind can fling into a river or the jaws of a bird. You land, shaken but intact. The world smells like death and things actively trying to inflict it. For now, you are a ghost, a calorie that is not worth the energy expenditure of finding. You have to eat. Your first attempt at a web is pathetic. A DIY disaster held together by sheer optimism and spit. A strong cough from a passing caterpillar would dismantle this whole operation. Then, the vibration. A stupid, arrogant gnat. You rush forward, a blur of clumsy limbs, and deliver the toxic kiss. It's over fast. You don't just eat it, you perform internal liquefaction and then sip the smoothie. It's gross, it's efficient, and it is the single greatest meal you have ever had. Welcome to the predator class. Molting is painful. You shed the pathetic shell of your former self like a bad relationship. Each time you emerge, you are darker, slicker, and slightly more nihilistic. There it is, the brand identity. The crimson hourglass is a corporate logo for a very specific type of doom. It says, "Try me, I dare you." Your kingdom is messy, structurally random, but tuned. Every thread is a pressure sensor. You sit at the epicenter, motionless. Patience isn't a virtue, it's a terrifying weapon. A shadow passes. Not a breeze, not a moth, but a drone strike. This is not prey. This is the tax collector. She moves across your web like a high-wire artist who doesn't respect gravity or your boundaries. She wants to turn you into a living maternity ward. Absolutely not. Emergency procedures engaged. You sever the tether and plummet into the abyss. Calculated panic is still panic. You survived. You are now a gleaming, jet-black vessel of condensed toxicity. 99% of your bloodline is dead, eaten, or dried up. You are the elite. You are the result of 3 months of calculated murder. Tap, tap, tap. Someone is knocking. The vibration is hesitant, almost apologetic. It's a male. He's small, clearly nervous, and has already written off the rest of his afternoon. His entire courtship is a desperate attempt to appear non-threatening. He is an intern seeking dangerous, high-risk employment. You tolerate the transaction. Legacy secured. He turns to leave. Big mistake. 3 steps of freedom is 3 steps too many. You snap him up. He doesn't struggle. He probably signed the waiver. Protein is protein. You are heavy now. Slow, a high-security mobile bank vault. Every calorie he gave you goes into this sphere. It must be strong, thick, and perfectly insulated. It is the doomsday vault. Every vibration is a threat to the next 300 possibilities. A curious beetle is an assassin. An oblivious ant is a saboteur. You maintain the high alert vigilance of a maximum security warden. The hatching is chaotic. Your tiny, vicious children tumble out, twitching, confused, and immediately hungry for each other. You watch them tear apart the weakest. Free-range parenting is best. Time is relative until it's not. You are a year old, which is basically retirement age. Your legs feel arthritic, your silk comes out unevenly, leaky, and weak. Then the buzzing returns. Low, professional, familiar. The tax collector is back, or perhaps her daughter. They don't forget the address. Instinct screams, "Jump!" You cut the line, but your failing silk betrays you. The single strand snaps, and you fall a few inches, tangled, paralyzed by your own poor infrastructure. The wasp is precise, professional. The sting is cold. The paralysis spreads like a denial of service attack, shutting down your systems one by one, leaving your consciousness screaming in the darkness. You are still, silent, and acutely aware. The wasp gently pats the egg into place, securing the incubator. She doesn't need to check if you're dead. She needs to check if you're fresh. The feasting begins. Slowly, wetly, relentlessly. It avoids the vital systems until the end, ensuring maximal freshness. You are a still, conscious grocery bag. It's over. The larva pupates in a cozy little tomb woven from your final threads. You survived 300 siblings, killed 1,000 bugs, and ate your boyfriend, only to end up as a custom-built luxury resort for a parasite. Retirement achieved.